for section 6.4. They tell you some information about isosceles triangles. They even work out an example. Now, if you read through this and you understand it, there's no reason why you can't do all of these problems on your own. If two sides are congruent, then two angles are congruent. It would be these two base angles. All you're doing is setting these two expressions equal and solving for x. That's all you do in all of these problems. Number one is just like that problem that they just showed you above. You need to take advantage of the information that they show you, especially if you're not sure what you're doing. Two legs are congruent, so then the two base angles are congruent. So this 4x minus 20 and this 3x are equal. Solve for x. Number two, they give you two base angles, so they're the same. What do you know about these legs then? They're the same. So 3x minus 6 and x plus 10, they're the same. In number three, you don't necessarily need algebra here. They're telling you the vertex angle is 28 degrees. So what's left over? Got 152 degrees. Both of these angles are congruent. Those are your base angles. So it'd be 76 each. Number four is an interesting problem. You have an isosceles triangle here and an isosceles triangle there. They're not necessarily congruent to each other, but these angles are. Those are your vertex angles. So if this angle is 2x, this angle is 2x. And you might think to yourself, well, how does that help? These aren't the base angles. No, they aren't. But these ones are. And if that one's 5x, what's this one? It's 5x also. So now you know that the three angles in this one triangle are 5x, 5x, and 2x. Add them together because we know the three angles of a triangle add up to 180. Solve for x. Number five. Here's a triangle, and it's isosceles. So this side and this side are congruent. The vertex angle is 60, so the base angles have to add up to 120, and they're both the same. So they're all 60. So that's an equilateral triangle. And that's nice that you were able to do that, but you didn't need to. They were just asking you for x. These two sides weren't necessarily marked the same in the beginning, but since you know that's equilateral, it's clearly the same as that one. So 6x minus 30 and 4x plus 2, they need to be the same. Solve for x. In number 6, you have an isosceles triangle. Those are your legs. These are your base angles. So 5x minus 10, 3x plus 10, got to be the same.